at the George construction site enter its sixth day. At least 5 people have been killed in a building collapse in eNgcobo in the Eastern Cape. For an update, I am joined by Siyabulela Zanqa, who is the mayor of Dr. Xuma Municipality. Mayor Zanqa, a pleasure to have you on the program this afternoon, despite the circumstances. So in light of this tragic incident, what immediate measures are being taken by government to really provide support to the affected families and also the communities in eNgcobo?
Thank you very much. I can tell you it has not been an easy journey since Friday. What we have been doing as a municipality, we have visited the families of the deceased to give them support, and I can tell you it is very difficult, and as a result, we have approached the Department of Social Development to provide us with social workers to give counseling. As well as I'm visiting these families, I'm accompanied by the South African Council of Churches to give a spiritual support. So I'm just from one family, which is not very far from town, and when I've visited that family, they've really, as much as it is too heavy and difficult, but they have accepted. So as the municipality, what we're going to do, we are engaging with the families. You will remember that we have lost 5 people. So what we're doing, we are visiting all of them with intentions to do a memorial service. We are thinking that maybe we are going to be able to do that memorial service on Thursday after we have visited and consulted with all the families. So the other thing that we are doing is that we were also engaging the family, looking into possibilities of conducting a mass funeral. But obviously, we are going only to be in a position to say as to whether we are going to be able to do that only after tomorrow. We are working together with the Office of the Premier as well as with the Office of the District Municipality to make it a point that we manage the situation. I can tell you that we are getting a lot of support from business people, from members of the community. As I'm speaking with you now, we have 2 people who are still in hospital. That those who have been transferred to Nelson Mandela Academic Hospital. I'm told that 3 of them had been transferred to another hospital. It's an orthopedic hospital in Mthatha, and the other 7, it has been discharged. So we are just hoping that with the support that we are getting from everyone, I mean, especially that the family at this particular time, we need to be next to them, providing the necessary support. Our officials are at the scene as we're speaking to make it a point that they begin with the full assessment, because at the end of the day, we must get as to what really happened, what made that particular building to collapse, so that at least we can be able to have a closure around this particular incident. So that is what we are busy dealing with as a municipality and as government.
Thank you for that update. But before we let you go, Mayor, maybe let's touch on the aspect that you just raised right now. From what investigations have gathered so far, what are the primary factors that actually contributed to the collapse of the wall in eNgcobo? And how can similar incidents be prevented in future?
What we're going to do, we're going to assemble a team of engineers as well as our town planning unit to make it a point that we do an assessment of all the buildings. I think you would know that Ngcobo town is very, very old. Much of the buildings that are here are as old, some are 40 to 50 years. So what we have decided to do, we have decided to assemble a team from Public Works, from COGTA, from the district municipality, as well as from the local municipality, to do this assessment of all the buildings that are in town, such that we can be able in a position to avoid similar incidents in future. So that's what we'll be doing so far.